The European Cricket League is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, HCL Software, Rado, La Junta de Andalucía, and Victorinox.
Here we go, this Musa, he's at the non-striker's end. First ball coming up to Taranjit Singh. And Taranjit, he puts it up in the air. Fielder is chasing it, but can't stop. It's going to be 4 runs to start. Taranjit, what a player. And I know that the Romanians around the world will be saying, Dadin Butch. Taranjit, Dadin Butch. And he can certainly shake it. Shake, rattle and roll for the start.
Feels like a video game.
So let us know on the chat if you had some Holi celebrations. Well, this one could be a celebration of a 4. It will be cuatro carreras as Musa Ahmed gets off the mark with 4 runs as well. Got to get going here. Have the Vikings, and they know it. And that's going to be dropped. And, oh, well, not only is it dropped, but it also gets shoved over the line for 4 runs. And the next one up in the air. This also could be catchable. It will be, but no mistakes. Hakeem Kassar holds on to it. So many times we're used to seeing the ball being dropped and then getting punished, and that was what Musa was trying to do there. But he just gets caught on the boundary, doesn't go the extra mileage he had to. Nice catch taken there by the captain, Hakeem. All right, that's a miscue. This should be another. Fielder gets underneath it, and Harisula Tarakhel takes an easy catch. And that's the end of Taranjit Singh. So both the openers failing to fire here for the Vikings. Taranjit goes for a disappointing 5 of 6.
Yeah, very interesting, isn't it? The two very vaunted openers, Taranjit Singh and Musa Ahmed, just haven't got going in this game. Unbelievable.
That's the shot. That's what I'm talking about. And the Lorne Burns does not let me down. I told you, he's that sort of player. He's got a little bit of class. He's got a little bit of finesse. And he just helps that away. Not this time. Oh, there's going to be a crazy run out here. And Lorne Burns will be the bat who's going to have to go. You can see what Lorne Burns was thinking. He wants to get something off everything. But Ian Lattin, got to say, he was a little bit on the back foot when he plays that. He wasn't in the position to sprint off straight away. I don't think the Singh was on here.
I think he's just going straight away on the hit, and Lattin never wanted it, never left his crease. Easy run out for the birthday ball, Sabas a kill.
That's disappointing for Burns. He played a good shot for a boundary, and then he has to go. Well, he goes up and over. That's more like it. Gets a little bit of width, and that will go all the way. Bole, 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 manos. Arriba, 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 arbitro. Eso es 6 carreras. That's what they're after.
That was a very wide delivery. Almost the flamingo style shot. Nice batting.
Nice to see Mr. Riley there, who's father of Jamie Riley. That is going to go all the way as well. And that's the muscle power from Ian Lattin as he muscles that for a big 6. 6 more. Sabazakil started the over well. First 3 balls, 2 dots and a wicket. But the next 2 have gone boom, shakalagia, 2 sixes.
Much needed.
And it's going to be boom, shaka, boom, boom, boom. 3 in a row. We do it the Calypso style here. And he slices it up in the air. They've left that part of the ground uncovered, and that's going to go all the way and clear the boundary ropes. Short, and that one also will go to the boundary. There's going to be 4 more. So 6 and 4, and Charles Packard hungry for more. It's just a pity that he couldn't find this rhythm in the last match.
And when you don't have a spinner, you're relying on very similar bowlers. It's a good comeback from Kaskar, and this should be run out. Easy work, and it will. And that's not the worst idea either. Lattin gets himself back on strike. Good work from the wicketkeeper Moment, who just rolls it back to Kaskar. And it will be, more importantly, a dot ball.
Yeah, it's a dot ball. Packard, he'll go for 10 or 4 deliveries, I suppose, in terms of what we saw in the earlier strike rate, particularly from the 2 openers, Taranjit and Musa. It's good. And I like the way that Lattin this time decides that he's got to get to the other end. They've got something to bowl at. Shot. Lovely shot. Que guay. Que genial. Que grande. Eso es 6 carreras.
You just have to think, I don't think that Latin can be at 4 in a 5-over game. He needs to face as many balls as possible. It's a lovely shot again. And these little innings here, he's getting them up to a score they'll believe is defendable. Last ball time, Rico.
Yeah, score on 60. And this. Right, got to run hard. Got to run hard. Difficult pick up for the fielder.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, he's fluffed it. Oh, can you believe it? That's pressure. Pressure on the fielder. And Jamshad Khan, well, that's a big error from the German international player. He knew that the pressure was on, but look, he just gets this completely wrong. Oh, that's shocking. Really is shocking. You won't want to have a look at that again. A valuable 4 runs at the end of the innings in Latin. Well batted from him. 30 of just 8 deliveries helps the Vikings get to a score of 64. A fair bit of Mediterranean delight if had a bit of time off. Yeah. We'll talk a bit more about that after this ball.
Good to be back. Oh, gee, that has taken off. I think that's hit the keeper in the helmet.
There was a sound there that's definitely caught a bit of lid. I mean, it's not much pace on the ball, but still, it's a doctor start. Watch this take off. Wow, right on the lid.
There is some serious bounce in this wicket today.
Tarakal. He works that one away. That might even go all the way, you know. We'll have to do a check on this. The fielders haven't signalled anything. I think this could be 6. And that's gone a long way. Oh, that is a monster strike, a brutal hit. Jamshad Khan. Remember this guy, it wasn't that long ago where he held the record for the fastest T10 century. I think he did it in 23 balls, of course. And now he's going outside the offside, and this also will go all the way. That's going to be 6 more runs. Seis queridas más. So let's see how they go here. Bruce. He's going to get carved away here. That also will go on the aerial route. That's going to be 6 more. Seis queridas más. Goes straight. That's in the air. Oh, what a catch this would be. Burns, iron it up. And he's going to get lucky. Oh, he takes a huge sigh of relief as that ball comes out of his hands. But fortunately for him and for the Vikings, it ends up safely back in him. Jamshad Khan, the dangerous Jamshad, will go for 19 of just 5 deliveries. That went to the moon and back. What a catch that is.
That had some serious snow on it, and well, he holds on to it in the end. There was a stage there where it bobbles out of his hands. It might have even kissed him on the top of the head. Let's have a closer look. Gets his hands up, gets into a good position, tracking back, off the head. No, I don't think it touched the head, actually. Just a hand-hand catch, and you can see a big sigh of relief there for Lorne Burns.
That's the cutter. It gets worked away, though. I don't think that's exactly where the batter was hoping that was going to go. But Zakil does find the boundary rope as it slices off the bat. That, on a day like today, net run rate could be key. Doesn't get it out the middle, but still, he gets enough power to get 4 runs there. He turns that into a full toss. So the first one here. So whether they call him or not, we'll have to see. That is a glorious shot. That, folks, is the Andalusian shot of the day. That was just beautiful. Oh, birthday boy. And, well, he'll take a slice of that. That's 6. Thank you very much, says Sabah Zakil. Feliz cumpleaños. Bit fuller, but it goes the distance and more. Well, if you could give 12, you give 12 for that one. That's gone a long way. That is sweet out of the middle of that bat. Sweeter than a bowl of rasmalai. 6 runs.
Yeah, that's 6 and 6.
And that's one of them. That's going to go all the way. It's a pushed slightly wider. I think Lorne Burns felt that Tarakil was going to come down the track, so he does push it wider. But Tarakil, credit to him, reads it well, and he demolishes it. Good hit. And he goes for it, and we'll get it. Oh, what a lovely moment that is for Sabah Zakil. Hits the 6 that wins them the match. And it is the Vikings that will go down in the first 2 that they play. And Beveren get a very, very important victory under their belt.
Yeah, important victory, and they've outplayed the Vikings completely there. They bowled better, they batted better, and